So let's go back to 2002. It was the 44th Grammy Awards, and newcomer India Arie had been nominated for 7 Grammys and did not win a single one. This is referred to as the greatest snub in Grammy history. Now there has been other snubs that's happened since then, like when Macklemore went over Kendrick in 2014, or when Adele 25 went over Beyonce's Lemonade. But what makes this especially different is that India was clearly shut out. Like, how does an artist get nominated 7 times and go home empty-handed? Well, let's look at the facts. India made her mark on the industry in 2001 with her debut album Acoustic Soul. This album included the hit single Video and Brown Skin, both anthems of self-love. Video was a smash hit and peaked at 47 on the billboards, and this helped to propel the album to sell over 3 million records. This album was well received because it was such an authentic project. It had messages of self-love and self-empowerment. Now, outside of the music, her imaging was equally as impactful. As she explained in response to backlash received after appearing in a Gap ad, she said, "I did it for the recognition. I did it to get my name out to the masses. I did it to make the point that we don't have to dress like Little Kim to be beautiful. To look at Vogue and see Britney Spears on the front cover and my shrunk African self on the back is a candle in the darkness." So India created a lane for herself where she was not conforming to industry standards. She held on to her own identity, and that's what made her a star. Now, while India was experiencing her success, people were also falling over Alicia Keys. Alicia had just dropped Falling, which was the #1 song in the country, and the debut album Songs in the Mirror included a multiple of hits. Her album ended up selling over 10 million records worldwide, which is tremendous for a brand new artist. Now, Alicia's success did not necessarily overshadow India Arie because the two had completely different sounds. But India and Alicia Keys have been nominated for multiple Grammys in the same category, and Alicia ended up winning those while India went home empty-handed. India expressed her disappointment in a few interviews, and after the loss, rumors started to circulate that the two were feuding. But India quickly shut that down and stated, "We laugh about it, I've met with her a lot, we get along great, it's just silly." Though the two weren't actually feuding, it does appear that they were pitted against each other. Alicia had more success with her album, but it still does not explain how India got cheated. Because according to the Grammys, nominations are not based off sales or popularity, but a voting system that consists of people in the industry. One of those industry people was Clive Davis, who Alicia was signed to. It's said that Clive Davis helped Alicia win those Grammys. He is a music mogul and a longtime Grammy influencer. He also hosts an annual pre-Grammy party. India spoke on this when interviewed about her Grammy loss. She said, "It was harder on me than I ever could have imagined. I went from playing guitar under a tree in Georgia to the Grammys, and being shut out and the whole politics of the thing. Clive Davis and the rest." As she implied, it seems that Clive Davis played his part in the entire ordeal, essentially securing the Grammy wins for his artist Alicia Keys. And when we fast forward to 2014, India wrote this saying, "Kendrick Lamar was robbed, but he was not the only one who was robbed. Though it's called Music Industry Biggest Night, the Grammys is not about the music, it's a popularities contest." It turns out that Alicia had won the popularity contest that year, and what India said has legitimacy because most award shows are predictable and you already know who's going to win beforehand. But I can't complete this video without mentioning the aspects of colorism. Alicia Keys is a light-skinned woman, and Alicia being elevated over India does perpetuate this idea that lighter skin tones are more desirable than darker skin tones. India is a proud black woman, and she fully embraces this in her music, and that's not the easiest thing for some to digest. So India got cheated that night, but the controversy surrounding her loss just increased her album sales because everyone was still talking about the loss. And she ended up winning 2 Grammys for a follow-up album the following year. But with or without the Grammy wins, India Arie remained true to herself, and she made an impact that is simply bigger than the music itself, which is why she remains a legend. So thanks for watching, and let me know what your opinion is down below.